Hola chiquititos, chiquititas, soy Miguel, I'm Michael, here to give you a finger picking basic tutorial. For you beginners out there who want to do a little bit of finger picking, first we gotta do a little basics of terminology. A lot of the classical guitar literature and the modern classical guitar was pioneered and made famous by a lot of Spaniards. So a lot of the terminology we use for classical guitar notation is in Spanish. So we're gonna look at our right hand here. So with our thumb, our index, and middle, and then ring, we do most of the picking. Pinky gets left out. Our thumb, in Spanish, we call it el pulgar. Pulgar. So P. First finger, our index finger is índice. Second finger, our middle finger is called medio. And then we have our ring finger, anillo, in Spanish. Right? So we got P, I, M, and A. Right? P, I, M, A. I'm going to take my A, my ring finger. I'm going to put it here on the first string, top string, little string. E right there. I'm going to put my second finger, or medio, middle, on the second string, the B string. And then put my first finger, my index finger, índice, on the third string, the G string. Right? And then my thumb is my pulgar is going to be here on the other three strings. Right? And this is where we're going to keep it for now. They might move around a little bit here and there, but this is the home positions for your right hand. So let's make a C chord. So I make my C chord, I have my thumb hit that fifth string, that's where the C is. And I'll play the rest of these letters. So I go P, I, M, A. Alright, so let's try a few little rhythms, those simple ones, just counting in fours, right? So this one goes P, I, M, A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, P, I, M, A, P, I, M, A. Right? Let's do the same thing, start with our thumb, but then come back down on the arpeggio. P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I. Let's mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do P, M, I, A. P, M, I, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it up one more time. P, A, I, M. P, A, I, M, P, A, I, M. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's more of the quarter notes. So let's do a little bit of eighth note counting, a little bit longer patterns, right? So we're going to count it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's try this one, right? P, I, M, A, M, I, M, I, M, A, M, I, M, I, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's try another one. Here we go. P, I, M, A, M, I, M. Now let's try the same arpeggio twice, right? But we're gonna do a little bit faster, right? Now we're gonna go try it like this. Good. Now we're gonna do a little bit different with the bass now. So I got my ring finger here on my C. I'm gonna put my ring finger now on the G, right above it on the low string, the sixth string, and then take my pinky and replace it where that ring finger was, right? So I got C here on my pinky, and then got the low G here. So we have a C over G chord. So let's do the same thing that we were doing, but we're gonna move our bass around from the C to the G each time and go back and forth, right? So I go P, I, M, A, P, I, M, A, C, I, M, G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4. Helps to move the bass around a little bit more, makes it a little bit more interesting, right? Now let's do a couple 3-count ones, right? So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and. Right? So let's try this one. P, I, M, A, M, I, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Do a little bit, switch the bass now. G, C, G, C. Let's try one more here. The P is going to come in a little different place now in the middle. Listen here real quick. So P, I, M, A, P, I, P, I, M, A, P, I, M, A, P, I, Alright, so try out some of these little beginner picking patterns in my lessons with me. We're going to go through all types of different picking patterns to really get you going super fast. Some tremolos, maybe some other arpeggios, maybe some bossa. So if you want to dive a little bit further in this, inquire about some lessons with me, let's get started on learning some classical guitar technique. All right? Que te vaya bien, adiós.